Time for retribution!
Crumble apart!
Ha! Ha!
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Jade Chamber! This is bad. Paimon's supposed... Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, let's look around. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do... Yes, this must... chance. Takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top and... Huh? Why? Or... Oh, alright, let's follow your plan. Oh, looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber? Oh... Oh, that's... Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if...
No rest.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. We're invited guests. What makes you... No. Wait. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but...
What? We're just on guard.
What nonsense! See?
Well, here they...
Ha! 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 Burn! Yeah! Ha! Ha!
Let the show be...
Attack!
Ice, Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Bested.
Windblade!
Time for retribution!
Tactical retreat.
Yeah!
Who goes there?
Attack!
Be gone! I Oz.
Take the target alive! Take this! Bested!
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Coaching, these two strange people suddenly...
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
We're invited guests, here to look for the Liu Qixing.
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liu.
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't it?
wow. Paimon didn't think...
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Anyway,
That was... Eh? Oh, right.
just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request...
We're not taking sides.
When you say protect,
Huh?
you are mortals, and thus, naturally, they would also regard Ning... I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got... Still...
Should I forget it. Either way, Rex Lapis is... How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, the time of the Adepti has long passed.
I
I'll stop here. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang, the cream of Liyue's mercantile crop also is sending to the...
Favor? But, wait! That's right! Greeting...
All right. You can decide. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the... Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the... So, what should we... Oh, right! Paimon has a feeling that... Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But let's go gather and greet...
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Ooh, look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious. That's the one! Is it... Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came... Uh-oh. It looks like...
Burn! The hunter. Verdict is...
Aw, it was nothing.
I understand. Don't say that. I'm Mung Dan. I never expected that. Is there anything that you lack?
Wait a moment.
Oh?
Do you have a box that can store presents?
Of course we do. Now just give me a moment.
Great!
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Many of the best... Here, this...
Yep. Hang on a moment.
Sure, please help your...
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique, it's done!
Oh, yes. You might want to use these...
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! According to Kochi... Excuse me, do you...
Yes. How many...
It's not convenient to speak...
Ah, well said. Please, use this to assess...
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guess, but for the Yuheng.
I've been waiting for you.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first...
Oh, for me. You have...
Oh, no, it's nothing.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above. One day, I believe it will... Not many from outside. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu.
Wait!
Just everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista...
You weren't peeking on...
I fear that peeking would have been a... Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. Well, I wouldn't expect...
No.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and in the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the Seven. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods made up, another lord of even in a new era, that day at Yujing, but our enemy has hiding the Exuvio.
Who's this enemy?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Huh?
This...
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends.
Ooh!
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground.
That's because even the storytellers...
That's because that wall record... But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you. If possible, But if you were to I originally thought her a bit, but after she said the... Well, I won't deny that Rex... Indeed. I called for the gag. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves, allowing the right of...
It's just... Wait, that's right.
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little...
Well, we have made...
Yay! One of the sheets on that... Don't look at Paimon like... Just imagine. Let's grab one! The biggest one! Huh? Well, that... La 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 la... Huh? There's a... Sigil... Aw, that doesn't sound like... Oh, neat. But research on this... Speaking of which, there... Oh... You... Well... Should we... Oh, so you're saying... Anyway, before we... Ha!
Sorry. Anything business-related is confidential.
too.
I will end you.
Time for retribution!
Yes, in this quickly!
Verdict is...
Let's end this quickly! This isn't good. That seemed to work.
Let's move! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Eat up! Roasted frog!
Yeah!
So quiet. This was well done!
Windblade,
Roasted
prepare to be blown away!
You need to hurry up! This one's well done!
Burn! Ha! Ha!
You need to hurry up! Roasted frog!
I'll protect us. Yeah. Yeah.
You need to... Feel close!
Ha! Ha!
Cook this!
There are so many talismans here. Paimon's seen this pattern. Oh, But how did a relic... Oh, that talisman... Maybe the being able to channel divine... And, the last stop... Let's go!
I summon thee!
Right on time. Did you enjoy your visit to...
It was so...
Indeed. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so... Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from...
Oh. So you also met with...
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even...
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the Everbold, although she's friendly, there's no way of clear... Yes, it said that she's the one behind...
The Jade Chamber is only second.
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about...
That is how the Fatui have all... No matter what they...
So, is there any...
Yes, as a matter of fact...
Glaze lilies. Oh, right!
No. Dihua Marsh used to be before the Archon. Of course, there are wild glaze lilies have... But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No, I need you to sing to them. Singing to the flowers will make them more fragrant.
So how good is your singing? Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once she starts singing.
Time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
As you wish, main Fräulein. Verdict is...
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for...
Well, that's nice.
Unfortunately...
That's so late.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How would...
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way?
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first...
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to...
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from the... Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh.
No, it's quite all right. When the Archon War came to its end 2000... Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, include of the current 7. This means that Liyue had been...
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality.
Huh? Did you just say...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. Well, let's save that conversation for... I also know where wild glaze lilies can...
We dare.
Oh, so did you sing a song?
Indeed. I did.
Wow, so you really know...
No, it is you who if you would excuse me.
And that just about, given the ease of picking glaze.
Yeah, Paimon can order...
Beginning a new undertaking, so you must be careful.
Wow. Alright, I think... Let's dance. What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and... the Vitui?
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally...
Do they intend to
Most likely. However, both sides require...
It seems inevitable.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only...
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to...
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands.
And what now?
That's all Ningguang's. She proclaimed that in these only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us.
It looks like things are about to boil.
Do you intend to use your... Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the...
Things are taking a turn for the... I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that... Consider your next...
Having connections with... So what did Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. He must be waiting for them. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this? Let the show begin.
Time for some training?
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough for... This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we... Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of... Oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross. Where should... If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the information I needed. Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my... She will get that which she desires. I'm not the time for discussion either way. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes...
You could... When Signora... Instead of confronting you when she faces a... But as for me...
We won't let what happen...
Oh! Besides, you could never Fighting talk, This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Swift and merciful. Time for retribution! Ha! 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 Yeah!
You've made some progress.
One with my blade!
You're wide open!
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Passable effort. Run all you like.
Ha! Ha!
Not bad, not bad. Not bad. You've got it. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Forth, my blade.
I summon...
Submit for judgment.
All you do is run.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
One with my blade.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
Swift and merciful. Time for retribution!
I'll protect us.
Spirit Blade!
Let the show begin.
Dull.
A touch of frost. Burn!
I'll protect us. Look! Child's back to normal again!
It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis.
That's what we've been trying to...
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of... You already know the answer, but if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the as such.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue... Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osile, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the GR. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would...
But the Archon...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo Archon to show its hand, but... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone! That guy is fast! What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of... Did we...
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti.
Faced with the calamity of such magnitude...
Oh, Paimon get...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shit. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? So will the power of the Qixing, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion...
What?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong and as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals...
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong ballista to fight. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Let the show begin.
No rest for the wicked. Burn!
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Let's dance.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
I will end this.
The ancient gods attack me again! There are so many between too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Karst! Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Time for retribution!
Looks like I didn't try to fight you.
From whence you came!
My duty at an end.
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
I guess this is it.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Resistance.
Time for retribution!
Not for this, my duty.
Look at me.
Burn!
destruction. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Spirit Blade! Attack! Force my blade! Burn!
Look at me.
Time for retribution!
The Batui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster, the effects of the city. It will be some time before the...
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for—
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning, at first, it was only the size of a It is a testament, seeing the jade—
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as— Thank you all for hearing me out.
Oh?
3,700 years. Even to this very day. But that does not mean— Do not merely cast your protect—
Are you questioning our means?
I mean—
Forebears, you said.
This morning.
What?
In the dream, I also thought— But I dare—
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right. That the animal Archon sought to—
Each of the 7 nations.
Though your point is the very high— As Adepti, we've been—
All right, all right.
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesy.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan. I thought this battle would— Although I am a
Huh? I wasn't afraid. When dangerous, thanks for protecting me.
Unfortunately, we—
Huh?
Because we are adept—
Oh.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. Although their blood, the time of
Your line of inquiry—
Seems like—
Let us return now.
Eager to leave.
Yes, one understands. One fears that by the fair enough.
Since we adept, but how will we—
All right, Mooncarver, you—
Looks like the cup— Oh, right! Child wanted— But we were able to— Oh, and speaking— Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest— Will we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Is there anything I can do?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Jean—
Doesn't the Northland Band— Last time we saw Zhong— Do you think he doesn't know? We had better go and—
You call this
Don't take it to heart, Oh, it seems that some of your—
Hey, It's Zhongli and Child.
Ah, right.
Well, if it isn't you two, this is our first time Oh, now don't say... Besides, I thought we were... Nothing personal. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. So actually...
Stop wasting time, child. You remember the agreement, Morax.
What in the world are you...
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait.
I do not give it for free. I give it...
Yeah, you don't think... Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best. As you know, I've dwelt... Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. Until one drizzly day, I stood motionless among the...
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, so I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child. That's right.
So you mean...
Of course. And it just as a child...
I was... The Adepti deserve the... And hats off to the emissary. All the while, these things were all... I had expected them. They seized the opportunity.
Huh?
Hey, what about me?
I think that if you hadn't created the...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Hey, haven't you...
Well then...
Fine. I'll meet you...
Do as you wish.
Now then.
Right!
Realistically...
Huh?
However, my agreement with the crime... As for the bargaining... Uncover that answer...
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now. Go! Ready, steady, go!
Well, there's only one real the Fatui. Shh, lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rexlap...
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years.
Yes, and to
say...
Now that you mention it, I mean, it all fits together. Still, what's...
Hear ye all! The Qixings were, though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return. Gods and adept rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex, having been thwarted in his trial, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the cheese... So that's... Something feels off. Could the Qixing... Did Zhongli tell them in secret? Exactly, right? it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something?
As said previously, Rex Lapis...
3,000.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous.
The long, unending dream.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn. Will you stand with...
So concludes the words of her... Does Her Eminence the Yu...
Huh?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. Name your price.
Whoa.
Well,
And to think I'd put my best perfume. But it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis. Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say.
Perhaps.
As for the...
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up and here you are...
Right. If the two of you... You're right. I do like the Mora. As the Rex Lapis Morax, when I was journeying...
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to...
Well, we were only spending Fatui money in the City of Commerce, the Archon Morax. I will treasure the memories that I made as Jean. That is true. I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. Yes. The Electro-Arc...
Paimon thinks we've heard that...
That is the case.
That said, Zhongli, since...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control. But if a person shows true strength of will, this is what visions... But starting from last year...
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes.
They want to seize
I should think that...
Whoa.
The Animo Archon, the fact that even I, knowing her... 7 ideals for 7... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that.
These are indeed... I've heard that Ningguang is busy... Ha. Those poor snip... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then...
Guess we can rest a bit.
Have you heard?
The rite
The
of
rite
parting?
of parting.
Did something terrible happen again?
Have you heard?
The rite
The
of
rite
parting?
of parting.
Did something terrible happen again?
Add Ash.
Let's dance. Go, Barbara, go! I'll protect us. Hi. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Hi.
Swift and merciful.
Time for retribution!
Let's dance.
No rest for...
One with my blade.
Burn!
A touch of frost.
Time for retribution! Ha! Ha!
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Swift and merciful, from whence you came.
Verdict is...
Forth my blade.
Time for retribution!
gracious. Ha.
Verdict is...
Come on, we can do it.
Spirit Blade, attack!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Time for retribution!
A touch of frost.
Burn!
Swift and merciful, from whence you came. Forth, my blade.
Let the show be.
Time for retribution!
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
Burn!
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Forth, my blade.
Time for retribution!
No escape. Prepare yourself.
I summon!
Prepare yourself.
Burn!
From whence you came. A touch of frost.
Don't know.
my blade.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
So soon. You can't
I'll
run
protect
from
us.
death.
Submit for judgment. Verdict is...
Let the show begin. I'll protect us.
Swift and merciful. Time for retribution.
Let the show begin. Come on, we can do it.
A touch of frost. Fourth. Blade. A touch of frost. Spirit blade. Verdict is...
No rest for...
One with my blade.
No...
I'll protect us.
Fourth, my blade. From whence you came.
Verdictors? As you wish, mein Fräulein. Burn!
Children, come, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no. You've done so much for Lea Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift? For Paimon?
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it. When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds. That simply won't do, especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so... Oh, I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
So, in the eyes of an Adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires...
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running. What's more, well, for starters, you would have to, but almost even more. In any case, Smaragdus Jade... Goodness knows.
Well...
Yes.
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yen Fei. Yen Fei, I believe you've already heard of the Traveler and...
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident before finally defeating an ancient... A shame that if we had. Allow me to Oh, yes, here's my business card. If you have an urge...
All right, Yen Fei. You'll have to excuse Yen Fei.
An Adeptus? He meant they had me, and once I was all grown...
Well, that's a big...
Well, anyway... The chasms...
Is that Yen Fei?
I know, Granny.
Whoa.
Commercial consult... Krussel. A Snezhnayan merchant. He mentioned that he was so, I guess I'll go look for him. Oh, you want to...
Wow. Best we...
Mr. Krussel.
Oh, good. Very good.
You're too...
Well, Miss Yanfei.
Wait, isn't...
No, I'm not worried in the slightest. The contract... In return, I included a clause...
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim...
Of course. This way...
In that case...
Oh,
Thanks a lot...
Whatever shall I do? Yes, that's me.
How do you do, Monsieur Chow? My associates and I are very...
The hairpins. I don't know how it could have happened. I spent so much money on them. We now have a big banquet is... That's what the hairpins were for. But now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong...
Would you really? I said...
Hold on. Don't run off like...
Huh? Well...
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor. True. Though surely there must be a win-win...
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear. And furthermore, and given the...
Even higher. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Juchao looks like she's about to faint.
However,
did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, whichever way...
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the jadeite is genuine, would there?
Seems right.
Please. Please, Don't trouble yourselves over this. The fact is, I lost the item, and I should pay compensation per the contract. However much it is, now that it's come to this, I really...
Yes, legally. So hold on a moment.
What did I feed? My family has...
Smooth to the touch. Finest quality jade. No, it's nothing.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. You lost?
I'm sorry.
Mora! Do you have... I just don't...
No problem. But it was in fact genuine Smaragdus jadeite inlaid into the hairpin.
Of course! Genuine article guaranteed.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research.
Thank you very much.
Looks like I'll have to find...
Please wait, Miss Chow. I have something to discuss with you. It's not convenient to speak here.
My friend.
Miss Yanfei, what is this about? Are you here to tell me?
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the ore inlaid on those hair...
What do you mean?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer. I don't know if Granny told you this, but if mere mortals come into... Miss Chow, did you at any time...
No.
Now that is... If I've deduced correctly, he may...
If that's the case, we should go confront...
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in...
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like...
Well then,
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first...
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? Paimon can't even keep track. It feels like Yanfei is even more concerned with them than a
These are my formal terms of engagement. Anywhere commissioned but not bound by a contract.
I understand. Then I will...
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. And I'll also need your signatures on page...
This contract has so many pages.
All right, that should do it. My fees are the same as always.
I've had to read...
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before, in which case, hopefully this should be quite the experience.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask, why are you helping me?
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus jadeite myself. I noticed strong traces of geoenergy around Mr. Crossell, so perhaps he has, in fact, secured some. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is a separate matter, but either way, it's a lead. As long as we follow it, who knows? We might just be able to get our hands on some Smaragdus jadeite. Also, the idea of someone abused... But again, let's not dwell on this. Ah, I've got it! If Mr. Crossell had his...
Just curious. I can't
Why, hello there, Aunt. Surely not more spurious claims that my jade betting is rigged and no one...
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnyan merchant named Crossel enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnyan merchant I do... That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus jadeite or not. But if a customer insists, far be it from me. He was quite generous with his money, too, so...
Do you have any leftover debris?
Why, yes. It was my...
Thank you, sir. We'll take a look at them.
Try your luck betting on jade?
I want a new tool.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the crop... Yes, it's not particularly rare, nor is it especially... I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though no one's ever...
A thin layer?
If you must see for your...
Is that... So, did you find anything? So they really are different. But wait!
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across... These two stones actually look very similar. Someone without it... There may be only a subtle difference for the casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference, and, I'm sure, a significant difference in the cost of having them carved into...
All right, let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent.
But, never mind, Shirto.
Unusual act...
Try your luck betting on jade?
Miss Yen...
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir...
yes, that's right. I still have a record of the...
Then I have no...
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
Oh, I have... This document shall serve as signed proof that the...
Yes, I see. Forgive me for asking.
I wouldn't say there's been an incident. Just a minor issue. Thank you, sir. I'll take these with me.
With this hard evidence to back us up, Crossel won't dare try to deny what he did.
On the contrary, this is far from sufficient to build a case. We need to find something a little more compelling. If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Nope. Aha! Got it! Sinxi. She often helps people to find a jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit.
Well, that was quick. How come you know so many people?
Because lots of people come to me for legal... As you know. But the amendment... As such...
So you helped...
Yes, well...
You...
You sound surprised. Oh, this hasn't...
Again with that...
Well, that's that then.
Try your luck betting on jade?
Oh, Miss Yenfei, it's you. Has something happened? Did the client
have no further trouble? Has a merchant by the name of Crossel asked...
Crossel? The design of the hairpins that he gave me, this order was on hold for a very long time. And
doesn't seem like there's a...
Miss Sinxi,
Yes, I'm sure Mr. Crossel. I also kept a copy for my own records. See, the inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus jade.
Thank you, Sinxi. Now, could you let me borrow this?
Sure, it is...
Nothing you need to worry about.
Why is everyone's first reaction...
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need.
The weirdo with this...
Because once we have this final...
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Join me.
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herbs. And if it isn't Miss Yenfei as well. Now that's...
No. I'm here...
Smaragdus Jade, the Seven Mountain Treatise. It is abundant... Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to chit-chat. Knowing you, Yenfei, and given the specific nature of your... I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official affidavit attesting to the pharmaceutical peculiarities of Smaragdus Jadeite?
That is indeed the case. If you would be so kind, Dr. Baiju.
No trouble at all. But after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted to one of remarkable disappointment. I wonder, Miss Yenfei, if your pressing business might be related to this Snezhnayan merchant?